Hello everyone, myself Garvit Sharma, a member of Team Delta, and our team consists of 4 members, namely Adarsh, myself, Sagar, and Siddharth. We are going to explain you about car, pedestrian, and face tracking using Python. In this project, we will going to learn about the introduction of the topic, problem and statement and project description, proposed methodology, flowchart for the methodology, tools and technology used in the project, future applications of the project. So firstly, let's start with introduction. As in the today's modern world, everyone is in hurry to rush, so the pedestrian safety becomes a major problem in urban environment. At some point of time in the day, everyone is pedestrian and unfortunately pedestrian fatalities remain high. So we have designed a Python project for safety of pedestrian, and its task is to detect human movement or pedestrian and mark the location in a rectangular box. So in this project we have used OpenCV. OpenCV is used to convert images to NumPy matrix. So I will be giving you the brief explain about what are we going to do in the project, and my teammates will describe each and every point. For this, we need an image. OpenCV will read the image, then the image will be converted to NumPy array. The display box will display the image in form of rectangular box. Now we will talk about the problem statement and description. Pedestrian is essential and significant in video monitoring system as it provides the fundamental information for conclusive understanding of the footage. Second, car detection. Car detection is very helpful in the other security cameras used for the detection of any thieves or any autonomous car. Face detection help modern system enhance their own security measures. In addition to help photographers, use of AI cameras for suitable focus and face lock system are prime examples.
Hello everyone, I am Siddharth. I will be explaining the proposed methodology of our project. So, in this project, we take the image in the form of a matrix, then the program converts it into a black and white image, into a grayscale as we call, and then the program uses specific white and black bands to detect a car or a pedestrian. This helps the program to differentiate between what is a car, what is a pedestrian, or what is a face from other objects in the other objects in the background. These bands helps to distinguish between a car and other objects, just as I said, and after running the algorithm, the system detects the desirable output with rectangular objects in the form of a rectangular colored box. So the next slide I will be explaining is the flowchart which depicts the methodology. So as we can see, the input is taken in the form of a video or a picture. Then the color pictures or the video is converted into grayscale. Then suitable bands like black and white are used in the picture, and the system detects whatever we give as an input. Then the user gets the output in the form of detected images and in the form of detected images in the form of colored rectangles. Next, I will be explaining the future applications of the project. So, when we talk about car detection and pedestrian detection, if we include both of them, then we can form what is called an ADAS or an Advanced Driver Assistive System. In this, it is basically called a vehicle tracking system in which the car detects other cars moving on the same road as well as pedestrians who cross the road. In the same manner, when it is paired with good AI and ML systems, then we can develop a sophisticated vehicle tracking system. In the same way, face detection can also be used as biometrics, and the most common feature of face detection is phone unlock that we usually use in our phones. If we integrate the webcam with our own faces and run an AI and ML application which is further trained, then after detecting the particular face, it can also return the image, it can also return the age and the gender of the particular person. Thank you, everyone.
Now I would like to talk about individual contribution of each member towards this project. As we have planned that me and Adarsh done coding part of this project, so Adarsh developed the backend of this project with all other members and find better algorithm to develop the code. As planned, my work is to develop the front end and also helps in other activity. Garvit done the research work for the content like images, videos, library that we use in this project. While Siddharth in our team doing all the documentation work regarding this project and helps in analyzing the output. Now let's talk about what tools and technology we used. First, we do a lot of research on the topic related to AI using Python, and we found many projects related to this. After selecting this project, we work on the suitable method and search better ways to complete this. Here, we use OpenCV and Kinter as a library. Initially, we use a picture to detect car and test our code that it is working properly or not. And then we move towards the dashcam video part to make it useful in real life also. A short demonstration of this project will be shown after this presentation. In research and development, we use some references also, such as we reviewed some code on GitHub regarding this project to make it better. For testing purpose, we take some videos from YouTube and pictures from Google. We also use some other platform to learn usage of OpenCV, and we also seen some similar project from different sources.
This is how our code works.